Hi to all of you. How are you all? Chaliye. My name is Kamalpreet and I'm here to present my new video on my Python series, that is inheritance concept in class, means your Python, how to use the concept of inheritance. You can say it's an extended video on the classes and object. First I have posted a video on classes and object. Now I came to inheritance. It's another concept of your OOP programming. So let's start this concept. Okay, so do share this video whomsoever needed and watch my video till the end and write your feedback and the comments in the comment box. Fine, check. So before starting the concept, let me tell you what is inheritance. Inheritance means to inherit the property. In a simple terms, if I'll say what is inheritance, inheritance to inherit the property from your base. Like I'm Kamalpreet, so I'm having the properties or characteristics, my behavior somehow related to my parents. Okay, either some of the characteristics I have taken it from my mother and some of the characteristics I have taken it from my father. So I'm inheriting the properties from them. Same you also do. You are taking the properties or your characteristics from your parents. So you're inheriting, you're taking some value. So this is a concept of your OOP. OOP is having this concept, inheritance, like classes and object, they are having the same concept they are having of this inheritance also. Is to taking the values or properties from another class. Okay, till now we have done classes, what are classes, what are objects, how to access the value from this classes block. So now another concept came, like inheritance. So let me tell you, give just a brief introduction what it is inheritance. For example, let me write it in this code window only. I have one variable class that is A. Okay. Another, oh, it will take the keyword automatically. This is the feature of this ID. Another class I have, say as B. Okay. Now, some of the functions I have defined in this class and some of the function I have defined in this class, but sometime I need few of the function, I need to take it from A also. So what I have to do? I have to make a concept of inheritance. So this is known as, this concept is known as, because I'm taking some functions from A. So this is known as your single inheritance. Okay, let me make some, this sign also so that you can easily recall it, what it is. Let me put this down here. Okay, so I'm taking some values from this A. Okay, so now A is my parent and B is your child class. So A become your parent class and B is your child class. Okay, if I'm taking this concept is, there are types of inheritance. Okay, so this type is known as single inheritance, when I have only one parent class and I'm taking some properties or some methods from that particular class, so that becomes your single inheritance. Okay, then term come another, that is, for example, let me take here A again. ठीक है, एक हमने B ले लिया, एक हमने class ले लिया C. Okay, let me remove this keywords because as soon as I type A or B, it will take automatically all this thing. Now B has taken some methods from A, so now A is a parent for B, and C is another class. C is taking a value or functions from B, so B is a parent for C. Fine. So now this is what? This is single inheritance when B is taking A, the value of A. Okay. And now this B is taking A, and now C is taking some methods from B. So this is known as multi-level inheritance. ठीक है, A ने B ने A को लिया और B को C ने लिया. ठीक है, कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज उसकी B ने ले ली C ने B को लिया और B ने A को लिया. So this is known as multi-level inheritance. When we are taking the method or functions from other classes, now for C, they are having two, you can say, parents, A and B. B is your directly and A is your indirectly. So, or sometimes we used to say as not parent class, super class also. For C, there is a superclass B, and for B, the superclass is A. So this is known as your multi-level inheritance. Okay, there is another type that is known as multiple inheritance. Okay, in that case, let me remove this. Okay, if I have C class, okay, I'm taking a few methods from B and few methods from A also. So I have now two parents, B and A. Means I have two parent class. One is B and one is A. So when you have two parent class, then it becomes your multiple inheritance. Now, did you get the difference? Sometimes these type of questions arise in your exams. What is single inheritance? Single inheritance means when you have single parent, only two classes are there, say as A and B. So in this case, I have taken, let me make it the thinner one. I have taken from A. Okay. I have taken some methods from A. Now, so this is known as single inheritance. And if I have another class, say as this is C, so I have taken from B, A, B has taken some methods from A, and this C has taken from B. So this is known as multi-level. Different levels are there, so this is known as multiple. And what is multiple inheritance? When you have two parent class, means C is taking the value from B also and the A also. So I hope the concept is clear. So let's do it in the coding part. Let me clear this all design and remove this. Okay, let me remove this. So let's start. Okay. Say as I have class, EMP. Chaliye. Okay. Let me define one function here. I'll just print the statement in these classes. I'll not take variables and all. Okay. So let P1 is a function. Okay. And I want to print here the message function 1. Okay. This is my complete class. Let me take another class EMP, or let me take it as an B. Chalo, hum yahan pe B le lete hain. And make it this also A, so that you can connect with that part. A, B we have taken. Now let me define it here, the function P2. Okay. And let me write it here. Print function 2. ठीक है, चलिए एक और क्लास ले लेते हैं. Class. First, I'll make these two classes so that I can clear the concept of single inheritance. Okay. Now, if I need to access function 1, so what I have to do? I have to make the object for that. So I have taken A is equals to this my object. Okay. And I have to call this A dot P1. And then B I have taken. So let me define it for B also. So B dot P2, like this. Execute. Function 1 and function 2, like this. Okay. Now, because I have called both the functions and I have defined both the objects, so it's calling all the function which is defined in their different class. Okay. Now say as if I have to take, I'm inheriting the class A. As I have defined many function in class A, you can just assume this. So let me put it here, A. How to inherit? We have to put it in bracket, the name of the class. The name of the class is A. Okay. So let me remove this part. Now see, if I'll write it here, okay, B is equals to B, and then this one. I have defined this object. Now I have to call this function, that is your P1. So what should I write? B dot C. I can call P1 here. And for P2 also if I need, so I'll write it here, B dot P2. I can easily call any of the method from class A because now I have inherited this. Okay, now let me put it here, this. Or if I need only this parent class method. I don't want my own method. I don't want to call that. So let me print first. Can I do this or not? See, I can. I can print this message. The message is this, no? Let me do this again so that you can easily make it out. My function 1. Because I have called with the help of object from class B. I have declared the object of class B and I'm accessing the method of class A. How could I do? Because I have taken the concept of inheritance. Right now, which type of inheritance I'm using here? Single inheritance. And how to define that? How to write the syntax of this? I have to mention here my parent class in the bracket, that is A. Take a name of the class A. So like this, you can call any of the class which you want to inherit in your own class. Okay, so you can define any methods, a number of methods you can call one by one. B dot P2, P dot P3, जितने भी आपने functions वहाँ पे call किए होंगे, जितने भी आपने functions वहाँ पे लिखे होंगे, you can call all those functions there. ठीक है, ये हो गया single inheritance. एक और हम चलिए method एक लिख देते हैं यहाँ पे so that you can easily make it out. Say P3, ठीक है, or let me print here. Print message new function 3. ठीक है, अब P3 को भी अगर आप कॉल करना चाहते हैं, you can call this by P dot P3 and the name like this. So see, function 1 जो पहला function था इसका, ठीक है, of class A, and I have called P3. It's not necessary you have to call all the functions. जैसी आपकी requirement हो, you can call as many as function from your parent class. ठीक है, and it is also not necessary you have to call your own function which you have defined in your class. Not necessary. मुझे अभी उसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही है. I have to call another function from my parent class. So I have written this. ठीक है, so this kind of inheritance is known as single inheritance. Now let's do one more class. Let me define it. One more class, that is class C. ठीक है, और इसमें मैं एक फंक्शन I have mentioned C. It should be. अच्छा, let me define it here. One function P3 हो चुका है. Let me put it here P4. Okay, now let me write print statement here. Now new function is 4. Okay, now C is taking B. C is inheriting what? B. B is inheriting A and C is inheriting B. Now what? If I'll declare the object here, let me remove this. If I'll declare the object C is equals to, for C, so which all functions I can call in C? Can I call the functions of A also? Because I have inherited only B here. So can I call the functions of A? Let's see. C dot C. You can see the list here. P1 is a function of your class A. P2 is also the function of that. P3 is a function of this. Sorry, P3 is a function of class A. P1, P2, P3. All those functions you can call it. Let me put it here. P1. This is a function of class A. Okay. And the function of B is C dot P2. Let me put here this, and C dot P4. P4 is a function of itself, of class C. So can I do all this? Yes, my function 1, this is the function of your class A. Function 2 is a function for your class B, as I have defined it here. You can see here. See, P1 is a function of class A, and P2 is a function of class B, and P4 is a function of class C. So I can call all those functions which I have defined. Why? Because I have used multi-level inheritance here. I have, although I have written here only B, but B is also inheriting A. Na? So I can use all those functions here. Because in B, if I have mentioned here BA, so I can call A functions. So automatically, indirectly, I can call the functions of class A also here. So this is the concept of your multi-level inheritance. Is it clear? What you have to do, you have to define one class, as many functions you can declare it there. Then again, B, class B. अगर आपको B को A को inherit करना है, तो you can mention here A. This becomes your single inheritance. But if I have one more class, that is class C, now I need to inherit B. So I can call the functions from A also, because B is inheriting A and I'm inheriting B also. I am a C class, I'm inheriting B and B is inheriting A. So there are the levels. No? They can use any of the functions here. Okay, now let's do, let me remove this. Okay, now we have two separate classes here, class A, class B. Okay, now if I need to give the example for my multiple inheritance, so how I can declare those, means I have two parents now. So one is A and one is B. Okay, so can I call this now? All these things? Yes, because now I'm directly calling A. Now I'm directly calling B. I can use all these functions. Let's execute. See again. So like this, you can call your parent class in your child. For B, A is a parent, and for C, B is a parent in multi-level. But right now, for C, A and B are separate classes. They are not taking any value or any methods from their own classes. Now, right now, this is an example of your multiple inheritance. कि C ने किसको inherit किया, A को भी parent बनाया और B को भी parent बनाया. उसके अपने functions हैं, but sometimes there is a requirement. I need to take some methods from different classes. So now it becomes your multiple inheritance. This is the concept of multiple inheritance. So like this, you can use the concept of inheritance. This is also the concept of OOP, that is object-oriented programming, in your Python. So I hope you like this video and you have cleared the doubts of inheritance and you are able to understand the concept of inheritance. So if it is clear to you all, please do mention, give your feedback and comment in my comment box, and do share this video with your friends. If you have any problem, do mention in the comment box, or you can write it in my mail that I always used to say, that is kamal18delhi@gmail.com. So you can mention your query, you can mention your problem there also. You're most welcome. I'll try to sort it out, all those problems. Fine. So I hope this video is good for you and helpful for you. Okay, fine. Thank you.